Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, Bashem Rachakavdash. My name is Jacobo from Plaintables Camp. Here's the apostles' video here. Jake and Esau living in storage units.
And Esau living in storage units. Living in storage units. This is living in storage units, cars. People living in storage units, cars, and hotels. America cost of living crisis. Now, you had Nero Reedy Vivos make a speech yesterday or the day before talking about everything, prices going down, employment's going up, everything's good, and people don't believe that. They don't see it. They'll believe it when they see it. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse before it gets worse. So anyway, I'm just going to show you this. I'm going to make this short. Then we're going to move on to the next. It's coming down. Hey, Jacob's trouble is at the door. Jacob's trouble is here. It's just going to escalate. What is it? Second Ezra's 15 and 16 is coming to pass, and it's already here, but it's going to escalate. Anyway, listen up. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Storage unit.
In 2024, a couple outside Philadelphia moved into a climate-controlled storage unit. He worked full-time at a hotel. She packed...
Oh, wait a minute. I just noticed something. She looked like an Edomite. Because I said, Jake women going to say, no, I ain't with this nigga no more. He got me living in a storage unit. So let's watch that again.
A couple outside Philadelphia moved into a climate-controlled storage unit. He worked full-time at a hotel.
Look at that. She don't look like no black woman to me. She's happy because she got the Jake.
Hotel. She packed what they could. They said it's cheaper than rent. Until their video went viral, then they were kicked out.
I live in the storage unit because it's cheap in comparison to an apartment. Me and my baby will live here as long as we need to until we get the shelter that
There's another look at her. There's another look at her. She doesn't look like a sister. You know, they ain't the real ride or die. It's the white woman, man. You know, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
Now, he should have known that they were going to get evicted once he uploaded this video. So I don't know, was this a strategy to get like a GoFundMe started or something? But this is incredibly, if he actually wanted to live there, making this video was incredibly stupid.
Is at the door. A man, an Israelite man, shall be more precious than fine gold.
we want. Because we're living here now, we can save up more money to get what we really want. We're in it for the long haul.
Just this year in Oklahoma, after a fire at a storage facility, authorities found several units full of people living inside. The city condemned it, calling it unsafe, unsanitary, and unfit.
So the politicians, the senators, the governors, the president don't give a fuck about, he don't give a fuck about Jake or Esau, you know? So this motherfucker's done. Anyway, shalom, on to the next.
All right, we got and these are necessities. I think 21st verse says the Sirach 29 and 21 says the chief thing for life is water and bread and clothing and a house to cover cover shame. All right, and it goes into having a little, no being by yourself. Here it says, better is the life of a poor man in a mean cottage than delicate fare in another man's house. Yeah, yes, you gotta have your own stuff. All right. So it's better to be, have a degraded lifestyle than to shack up with another person. But we in the times right now where you might have to. So the chief thing for life is water and bread and clothing and a house to cover shame. All right, so yeah, we need places to live. Otherwise, we're going to be living in cars and cars and storage units. And look, hey, I've been there. So I can tell you which one, but I've been there. All right, Isaiah 14:11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and worms cover thee. And so as the country goes into perdition, which is destruction, this is saying that the country is going into perdition, destruction. The worm, H7415, Ramah, which means cause and sign of decay. All right, sign of decay. So when you live in cars and stuff, this has been going on for years. I mean, 20 years, probably longer than that. But it's being more talked about now, and that's definitely a sign that the end is near. So we have to be very knowledgeable on how to survive in this system in the coming weeks and months and years. All right, so I'll leave that there. Hope you edified. Shalom.